Hey guys, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with the reading for Leo, represented by the Strength card. It's going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and any other placements that you feel are significant. I am talking so fast, I'm going to slow down. Okay. Spirit, what messages do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What messages do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What messages? Most important messages for Leo. People from about and around Leo for the next couple of weeks. This message should resonate for the next couple of weeks. The end of Virgo season, which is coming up fast, and the beginning of Libra season. All right, what messages do we have for Leo? I almost said Libra. For Leo, this is just a general reading. If I see love, I'll read love. If I see career, I'll read career. But it's really whatever pops up is what I'm going to read. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Most important messages for Leo for the next couple of weeks. I'm kind of shuffling like a little bit of a mess right now. Don't judge me, guys. All right. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What are the most important messages to for from about and around Leo? We got the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower. Wow. Something has ended suddenly, abruptly, and painfully, but you are moving on. You are moving forward to a brand new beginning, or new feelings of inspiration, if this is not a physical ending. We got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you were resisting this. Whatever came to an end had to come to an end this way because you didn't want to let it go, okay? And that's why it hurts so bad, because you didn't want it to end. Whatever this is, I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm not sure if it was a relationship, a job, or whatever. Oh, yeah, okay. I think you have fears about being alone or having to do something alone, about relying on your own power. I think you're going to realize that you're more capable than most, okay? Yeah, we got the Empress here as the overall energy. Yeah, you're moving into a much more fertile, abundant, potent, creative period in your life. So whatever this is, it needed to be sacrificed so that you could have this new beginning. And I don't mean sacrifice like blood sacrifice. I mean that making room, okay? And it could be that you were holding on so tightly because it was what you knew. Whatever this ending represents, it's something that you knew. It's something that you were very comfortable with. And now this is going to force you to change, force you to adapt. And at the, with the King of Swords being at the end here, I think it's forcing you to come into your power. The King of Swords is a very, very powerful card. And it represents someone who's highly intelligent. And somebody who's very capable of making a plan, of being strategic, of doing whatever it takes, whatever needs to be done, of cutting things out completely. You might have even had to pull, you might have even had to like land the final blow on this, whatever this is. You didn't want to give it up. That's why it was so painful. But you might have been the one that was like, okay, enough. Enough is enough, okay? This is done now. I have to walk away. So as painful as it was for you to let it go, especially because you didn't even want to let it go. You resisted it. And probably even resisted taking action, taking action to separate yourself from it. I feel like it brought a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of overthinking about should I, shouldn't I, am I ready, am I not ready, can I let this go, am I afraid to be alone, can I do it on my own, right? All those kind of thoughts. Yes, you can, okay? And if you already know what I'm talking about and you haven't already put an end to it, okay, it's time to take action. We got the Ace of Swords here connected to the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords, right? It's time to take action. The Ace of Swords is something that happens on your own power, through your own power. It is action taken. The Ace of Wands typically represents something that is intangible, okay? But a sword is very tangible. And a sword is communication. It could be direct action. It could be motivation. It could be victory in a very tangible sense. It's like this feeling of overcoming something, right? Something that you maybe didn't want to accept was already coming to an end. And I think you are the coup de grace, right? You are the one who had the final say, or you will be the one who has to have the final say. How can I explain this? This is like being in a relationship that you know you're not satisfied in, but you stick it out and you stick it out, and maybe you do silly things hoping to find a reason for the other person to break up with you. It's kind of like, this is reading a little bit cowardly, okay? I'm not trying to offend you, but what I'm reading that is like, whatever this was, you didn't want to be the one to say no, or to say stop, or to move on. You were hoping that it would just happen for you naturally. And there are things that are happening that are outside of your control, but they're happening to force you to take action, okay? So it's like, if you wanted to break up with somebody, and like, it's like you wish that they would just get a new job and move away, instead of you having to literally say, okay, I don't want to be with you. It's like, you wanted it to be easy. You wanted it to be convenient. But there are things now that are happening, possibly even disrespectful things happening in the situation, that are going to force you to say, okay, that's enough. Okay, this is it. I'm moving on now. I'm cutting this off. I'm cutting this out. Okay, this could even be rock bottom for some of you. I don't really speak to addiction a lot, because that's something that it's above me. Okay, so if this speaks to your rock bottom, it could be, but it's time for you to, and I mean rock bottom in a sense of like, substance abuse, but this could be just a rock bottom as far as like you allowing the conditions around you to become so detrimental to where it forces you to now do something when you could have just walked away a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Who knows how long you've been dealing with this issue. And Spirit is trying to break through to you, and there will be a breakthrough. And it may be uncomfortable, and you may resist it, but it's for your best and highest good, to bring you into this more abundant stage in your life. This is Libra energy. It could be talking about Libra season, okay? All right, can we clarify the Empress for Leo, please? We got the Temperance card. We got the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this might really be a job. You might have to travel. You might have to leave home for the first time in your life, or you might have to leave something that you're incredibly comfortable with. The 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck is the hidden energy, which can represent travel. It can also represent putting something out there and expecting a return on your investment, okay? So it's time to invest into something and allow it to come back to you. And it could be something that you've manifested a while ago that's making its way to you now. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles right beneath the 3 of Wands. Maybe, okay, I'm just going to put this in an example that will help me articulate the feeling that I'm getting. It's like you applied for a job out of state on a whim, okay? This does not have to be your situation. I'm just trying to relate the energy. You applied for a job out of state on a whim. It could be your dream job. It could be something that you really, really wanted, and you just did it just messing around thinking it would never go anywhere. And then you do the first interview. Okay, it went well, and you think, oh, well, still, there's no way. I have to readjust my whole life. I'm going to have to move. Then there's a second interview, and you go, wow, this is really starting to sound really good, but I don't think I'm ready to move. I don't think I'm ready to relocate. And then you go, there's no way they'll pay for my relocation, right? And then the third interview, they're like, oh, we'll pay all of your relocating expenses. So now it's up to you. Now you have to take action. Now you have to move on it, and you have to realize that the only thing that was holding you back this entire time was your resistance to making that decision. The King of Swords is decisive. He takes action. He sees the future. He's a visionary, okay? And you are too. And you're definitely moving into that energy, with this being the final card on the 9-card spread. But it looks like right now you're it's like that energy of like I said, can I do it alone? Do I want to do it alone? Does it have to be this way, right? This is the change that you have wanted. This is something that you have called into your life to create the change that you desire. It's like allowing yourself to be open so you can make new decisions and explore new places and have and I don't know, have new energies around you, right? I just feel like you know that you are now a big fish in a little pond, and now you're going to be now possibly, this could be the situation, you're going to be a little fish in a big pond, right? And there's lots of fish the same size as you, and you thought you were just killing it back at home, and now you're out here in New York City, baby. It's people who are out here really doing it. And I just feel like you kind of have this mentality of like, can I do that? Can I kill it here too? Can I win here too? Right? You absolutely can. I feel like victory is assured. With these, you got 2 aces on the spread. Super powerful, very strong, masculine, virile energy here. You don't have to be a guy. This is not gender specific. I don't do gender roles, anything like that. But there are masculine and feminine energies, and I will speak to those. So this is a very masculine, take action, external 3D world kind of, hey, I'm doing this. now because this is what I want to do. And I feel like as soon as you decide, as soon as you make this choice to cut off whatever it is that's bogging you down, whatever it is that's holding you back, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't look like there was anything unhealthy going on. I think it's just, you just are outgrowing your environment probably, or outgrowing a specific relationship, or outgrowing a specific job or a career field, or whatever the case may be. You're outgrowing it. You're way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And you're going to feel way more abundant once you step into this power and you take action towards whatever this is that you want. So I keep saying that. I keep saying take action because Spirit is telling me to tell you to take action. So it must be something that you're really resisting or really hesitant to do, that I have to keep repeating myself. Okay? All right. So clarifying the Empress energy, we have the Temperance card, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay? So this is going to require you to possibly have to go back to a certain field of study, or to possibly even go back to feeling like an apprentice again, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is the apprentice card, right? There's still work to be done, okay? You may feel like you have mastered something in your life, and now that you're elevating to the next stage, it's like, well, I have to be an apprentice again? I have to start at this level again? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody starts somewhere, and you have definitely enjoyed and had success in whatever field that this is talking about, however this resonates with you, but it's time to put in some more work, okay? The Eight of Cups represents getting out of your comfort zone, leaving what's comfortable and what's enjoyable, or possibly what was enjoyable to you at a time in your life that's no longer enjoyable, that's no longer satisfying. It's exploring new horizons, it's getting out of there. We have these cards, the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Cups. It's talking about leaving the past behind, moving on to something new, new horizons, and establishing yourself, planting your flag in a new place. It's time for it. It's time for you to go. And the Temperance card says this was a divinely guided opportunity. Okay? You think you might have just done something on a whim and it paid off in this way, and now you have to change your whole life. But that wasn't a whim. I feel like that was divine guidance. And if you have any kind of, if you were questioning whether this opportunity was divinely guided or not, know that it absolutely was. And it was brought here to put you into a position to continue to grow, but in a way that allows you to receive. You might be somebody who's really typically used to taking action, and you find yourself wondering, why are you so hesitant now? Why are you not so gung-ho now? I think it's because you're about to shift into a period in your life where now you're gonna have to get comfortable with receiving, with taking in, right? So let's say you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and you're used to running everything, every station. I'm the cashier, I'm the server, I'm the cook, I'm the this, I'm the that. And now the restaurant's doing so well, you're fully staffed. You can just sit back and just watch the money roll in. It's like you've hired a manager, you've hired everybody you need to hire in order for this place to run autonomously, or virtually autonomously as a restaurant, or as a building, or as a business, right? You've put all the things in place. But you have worked yourself from the ground up to get to this place. And now it's like you're entering a period where now it's time to receive it. It's time to receive all the dividends of all the things that you have invested in and gotten interest from. It's like you're getting it all at once, and it could be really, really overwhelming for you. For some of you guys, this is retirement, okay? Some of you guys are approaching retirement. Some of you guys are walking away from a career entirely, okay? So for those of you who are retirement age and you want to keep holding on and you want to keep working and you're not ready to stop working, if you're one of those people who, if I don't work, I'm going to die type of thing, you will not. You're going to just walk into this most fertile period of your life. You're going to get those retirement checks. You're going to start living. You're going to start enjoying yourself. You're going to start having more fun. All that kind of stuff. I'm seeing some very good things happening for you once you let go, okay? But it's all about it's all at the beginning stages, and it all starts with this decision, which tells me that you haven't made it yet, okay? You may be telling yourself, no, I'm not going to do this. No, I'm not going to retire. No, I'm not going to take this job. No way I'm moving away from home. No way I'm going to do these things. But in the back of your mind, you know that it's what you want to move forward to. We got the Eight of Wands, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. So if this Tower moment hasn't already happened for you, that has produced this kind of breakthrough, that has inspired you to take action towards this thing, whatever this opportunity is for you, it doesn't have to do anything with work, but that's the best way that I can relate the energy. Then this Tower moment is going to happen very soon, and it's going to be very unsettling. It's going to be very uncomfortable because you've tried to resist it for so long. But I'm telling you, it's almost like the tension building in a bow when you pull back the arrow. It's like if you haven't experienced that tower moment yet, I feel like that tower moment is going to be like the release of the arrow. And because you've never flown before, it's like, what is happening? This is crazy. And then you're gonna get comfortable, okay? You're gonna find your stride basically, and you're gonna find inspiration through letting go, but also by moving forward. Okay, it's very distinct. There's a chapter in your life that has ended, and it's time for you to move forward, to move on to bigger, better things that don't require you to work yourself to death in order for you to enjoy it. Now's the fruits of your labor time. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this very strongly. All right, I'm going to close the reading with an affirmation. What affirmation do we have for Leo? That came right out, didn't it? Value. I find value in the many opportunities for expansion that I have attracted into my life. Look at that. I know it's backwards on the camera. I can't change that. I just want you to know the words are the words, okay? I find value in the many opportunities for expansion that I have attracted into my life. Growth doesn't always mean more work. It doesn't always mean harder. You could be, like I said, this growth is about tapping into the receptive energy. So if you're somebody who always likes to do, to take, to give, to make, it is time for you to just enjoy, relax, and receive. Okay? This is what I have for you, Leo. I hope this was helpful. Leave your comments below if this resonated for you. If it didn't, okay. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff to help this channel grow. Thank you so much, Leo, and I will see you next time. Bye.